Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat, and we're gonna have fun today. We are going to do a full tier list for all of the not S, not A, you see the letter E ranks. Why am I skipping Fs? Why am I doing E's? Because there's actually some good units in E, all right? And I just want to kind of tell you guys what's good and what's not. Let's crank it. Let's crank that music up. Why am I skipping F? Because there really isn't anything good in F. But anyway, I'm just going to jump right into it. We're going to do a tier list. We're going to go in the order on the left side of the screen here. You know, it's a little too cranked in my ears. And my ears are the ones that care about She Slime. We'll go, I had the game pulled up because we'll be able to pull them and we'll be able to look at them here. We're not going to do unit reviews for all of them. We're just going to rank them and to help me remember, basically, is why we have them pulled up here. What's this guy? Deals minor martial damage to one enemy and occasionally greatly lowers one enemy's attack for 3 turns. We're gonna move this down. A is gonna be, here's how we're gonna do it. There's no top to bottom is good. B is for best. S is for situational. A is for awesome. C is for can do without. And D is for fuck these dudes. These fuck and suck. All right. So let's go right now. Martial damage. You're gonna hear me repeat a lot of the same things. Martial damage on E units is good. It is minor martial damage. However, no matter how low this thing's attack is, no matter how low its, wisdom is, it's always gonna have some kind of guaranteed damage. It's not good. It's not good, but it is okay. It's better than having other forms of damage, I would say, because you don't have to go through defense or anything. And also occasionally greatly lowers one enemy's attack for 3 turns. We're gonna put this in situation all. I don't think it's that bad. You know what? And we'll just so it's not too confusing, we'll do S best, A awesome, B situational, C that, D fucking suck. All right, there you go. It might be a little hard to see actually. Can I zoom this in a little bit? You know what? It's fine. You guys will live with that. You guys understand what I'm doing here. Next up is the Stump Chump, which was my nickname in high school, I might add. We're going to kind of breeze through this. We're going to go a little bit faster now. I'll just address new things. Medicinal herb. Sucks. Occasionally lock when enemy spells. Situational. You know what? Every now and then, you don't need that much of a healer. If you're using a certain weak units, you don't need a strong heal to heal all their HP. And occasionally locking one enemy spells means that this person can do, I guess it's not called Fuddle, it's called Fizzle. But sometimes in especially some EX fights, if you don't want to use King Slime or whatever, you could use this to fizzle the Emperor Slime, right? It's not good, but I would say, you know what? I would even say can do without because there's better free-to-play options because King Slime exists, and there's better healers. So situational, but overall, can do without. Buffalo Wing. Here's the thing. Buffalo Wing isn't leveled for me. However, he does have a decent physical attack, right? 130% and occasionally lowers defense. 120 says the thing is, even if his attack's great, he's still going to be a can do without. He's not bringing that much to the table. His damage is going to be okay, but you're going to have better free-to-play units. What do we got here? The cat thing. What's it called? Jail cat or candy cat? This one's jail cat. You can notice we're not looking at their stats. Not relevant for the E tier for the most part. Deal minor crack spell to one, crack type spell to one enemy and occasionally blinds one enemy. You know what? This is definitely situational. Blind isn't very good, but it is pretty good sometimes on very specific fights. And again, after you blind something, being able to move away and crack, it's going to be small amounts of damage, but it's going to be something. I would put it situational. Now, it might look I'm shitting, but don't worry. We're going to get to the good stuff here. Cacti Ball here, deal minor martial damage to one enemy and knocks them back 2 spaces. Minor frizz-type martial damage. You know what? They're both minor. They're not good damage, but I am going to put him in situational purely because the ability, one, martial damage is always going to be semi-relevant. I know their levels are low, but they're going to be able to do damage to Killing Machine when higher level physical base units can't because the defense gets really high, or to Emperor Slime in the EX fights. There's times where martial damage is better, especially on units with shit stats. But also knocking something back 2 tiles, there are some fights where you might want that. Again, we have King Slime. It's not good. You know what? I am going to put it in situational. Nah, you know, you're right. We got to put a little bit lower. It's not as good as Stump Chump. This is going to be top down, left to right. Stump Chump, I think, is better than them. All right, let's continue. We've got Closserer. Deals minor frizz type damage to one enemy. Deals minor sizz type damage to one enemy. This D fucking sucks. I don't need to explain it. It's got shit wisdom, and it doesn't, like, it's gonna get in for damage, I guess. Maybe I'm not putting enough emphasis on wisdom versus martial damage, but he's got no utility, zero utility at all, and I don't like that. Bubble Boy, here we go. Man, God, there's a lot. All right, we're gonna speed it up here. Bubble Boy, 145% physical to one enemy, 156 physical to one enemy, occasionally poisons. Let's be honest. This guy fucking sucks. Now, he's one of the cutest motherfucking slimes, I'll admit, but he fucking sucks, all right? Just use King Bubble Slime and make your life easier. What do we got here? Deal minor Zam, deal minor Whoosh. This guy fucking sucks. He's just a Claw Sorcerer. What's this thing? Mandible? What do we got here? Deal 130 physical and deal minor Whoosh type martial. I think I'm... Oh, and occasionally puts an enemy to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna put this up in the can do without. The occasionally put an enemy to sleep is good. It's... The thing is, you don't want to have to get up to move up 2 spaces, then hit something for 0 damage to have a chance to put one thing to sleep. And the minor Whoosh isn't very good, but the fact that it does, you could do without, but it's not fucking sucks, right? It has some utility in it. What do we got for Bone Boy here? Bone Boy's got 2 physical attacks, right? Physical. This guy fucking sucks. These aren't gonna be organized because they all fucking suck. I can already, spoiler alert, this guy, minor frizz type breath. He fucking sucks. Maybe the breath is maybe he's in a can do without, because there's some good leadership abilities for breath, and maybe it's okay with weakness. Like, it's kind of in the same thing as Marshall. I'm gonna put him, he's right at the fucking sucks and the can do without. 15% battery, we got plenty of time, don't even worry about it. Oh, here we go. This is an interesting unit, actually. Occasionally deal poison to all enemies in an area of effect. Now, if you were gonna, might seem weird, but in an all poison team with Hell Gladiator and King Bubble Slime and maybe another unit on this list, suddenly this guy becomes situationally pretty good. I think he is better than Blind. I don't think he's quite better than She Slime yet, but the thing is, you know what? I think he is, because if you actually hit with the poison, it deals 10% of their HP per turn. This means this guy can do insane damage, but if he gets lucky, and if you do it twice, it's doing 25%, and he can kill. This guy is kind of like, there used to be a SWAT Rattata or Rattata in old Pokemon where it had like Endure, so it couldn't die, go below 1 HP, and then it would have this move that it would replace its HP with the enemy. Then you could quick attack, so no matter how strong it was with this moveset, you could kill it with a level 1 Rattata. And that's kind of what this guy could do, almost. Like, he could cheese out an easy win here. Leroy Jenkins. We all know Leary Loud. We call him Leroy Jenkins here. So he's got what I like to call fuck yeah potential. It's all he's got is this cover. Takes attacks directly for adjacent allies for 1 turn. But he just does this again and again and again and again and again. It's cost 8 mana. He could do it forever. And he's got heavy sizz and crack resistance. With that sizz and crack resistance, reducing it by 75%, this guy is fucking amazing. This guy is the champ in some fights. I'll admit, in other fights, he just kind of walks around and gets his dick stomped on. But in like some fights, he is the whole cornerstone of the strategy. And for an E unit to be able to be a cornerstone for the hardest boss fights in the fucking game, what the fuck? This guy is good. Get Leary Loud. You have to get Awakening 4. You have to get Awakening 4, because without it, his resistances suck. His second resistance will only be half instead of 75%, and he's just gonna fucking die. Bobcan Archer. Is that what it's called? Bobcan Archer, my bad. 130% physical, sucks. Greatly raises one ally's defense for 3 turns. That kind of fucking sucks. Buff kind of sucks because it doesn't reduce martial, it doesn't reduce breath, it doesn't reduce spells. It only reduces physical. But if you're going up against a heavy physical damage dealer and you don't have anything better, this guy can work. I'm gonna say you could do without because you're gonna have something better on your team, but he's not quite at that fucking sucks. He's not Stitch. He's not better than the healing guy. We're not doing that to him. I don't even know what the fuck this thing does. Let's take a look at Mecca. 150% physical, 130% physical. Let's take a look at its stats. Oh, look, it has 147 attack. That fucking sucks. Oh, here we go. We got a heal boy now. What do you got? You've got heal and buff. Dude, this guy, you know what? You fucking suck. Here we go. Situational. You got a decent heal and you've got buff in the same unit. This guy fucking sucks. You just got demoted, Bobcan Archer. Fuck you. What do we got? Hammerhead here. He does look like a bit of a penis head, doesn't he? 145% physical, 110% physical in area to all enemies in area of effect. This is really, really good. We put that right in the fucking sucks category. Is nothing gonna be awesome? No, something's gonna be awesome. They're just saving the best for last. Here we go. We got green Draco. Let's fucking go, bro. Oh, there's a guy that we have that's not on here actually too. We'll quickly survey here. Sap +8. Sap is so good. Why is this guy awesome? One, Whoosh isn't very good, but Sap isn't on that many units, and it is on this one. That's basically it. He's got Sap. Sap is really, really good to get your physical attackers more damage, but also it's incredibly useful for the getting 999 damage challenge for, like, if you have a killing machine or maybe another free-to-play strategy video that I'm working on right now, not this exact second, but in my game in general. Sap is very good. I'm gonna put him at awesome. And what do we got here? We got the new bunny rabbit. New bunny rabbit. Snooze and win minor whoosh type martial damage to all areas effect. You guys already know that I like martial, but also occasionally puts an enemy to sleep. That's fucking awesome. Sleep is powerful. Sleep is very powerful. Snooze is a great skill. If you have a lower tier unit with snooze, just have at least one, because you're going to want it for something somewhere. There's some fight you're going to be able to cheese with snooze. Very, very good. I highly recommend leveling this unit, or at least I would. Let's take a look here, because the reason I wanted to make this video is for a unit that they haven't revealed yet. I already see that one, but I want to see if there's another one here that's missing. Nope, just the one that I was actually excited about the most, right here. Look at this motherfucker. This is a Ghoul, very ugly, but if we look at his abilities, he's got, 120% crack physical damage. That sucks. Oh, he's got sweet breath. Occasionally puts all enemies in an area of effect to sleep. This is snooze on fucking crack, bro. This is gonna be Ghoul. These guys aren't in the game, so this is Ghoul right here. Occasionally, this is a line 3. It's got the same exact range. I mean, okay, it could be worse than snooze because you can't hit people in like these corner spots as easily. With low movement, it's harder to land. But this guy is so good. You can get something far away. You can get 2 enemies slept with 1 action, and you can keep them both slept for 4 turns. Because the way sleep works, it works for 2 turns. As long as you don't use physical, they don't wake up. Maybe Marshall wakes them up. That I'm not 100% sure. But outside of that, like, you just cast spells, and then they stay asleep for 2nd turn. And then on the 2nd turn, you do it again, and it extends it by 2 turns. That's basically as good as killing 2 units, especially if you put them to sleep, and then you have another unit maybe envenomating them. I don't know. I can't think of a unit that does that besides maybe one of the best units in the game, King fucking Bubble Slime, which everyone should have. I know not everyone got it, but man, I really tried to tell people to get that unit because it was good. But that is gonna do it. I actually think, as you can see, I think there's a couple snooze units here that are really good. Basically, the way this list went is same with reason with F, is units that rely on physical damage are garbage with bad stats. Simple as that. Physical requires good attack. Spells require good wisdom. Martial is only based on level, but their level is capped low, so it's still not very good. So for the most part, purely damage-based things are shit. But the absolute legend tank, the absolute legend sleeper, awesome sleeper with a little bit of potential damage because of the martial. And a sapper is, I mean, this is probably a little bit better in situational, to be honest. I actually want to put him in awesome. We'll put them both in situational. You know what? Fuck it. I'm keeping my word. Sap is just very good. It's a great way. It's basically, this unit, instead of having to do damage himself, he is making one of your other units do way more damage by lowering something's defense by 2 stages, by the way. Sap is 2 stages. It's not 15%, it's 30% less. You guys are gonna bug me about this, aren't you? You guys are like, he didn't check his thing. All right, there we go. We're all happy with the Plat. And then B situational are things that are utility, but a little bit less useful. The heal, like, there's better healers for free. and there's just better healers just in general anyway. And then it's like, you know, basically you guys understand. It goes units with cool versatility, and then it gets like more damage focus, more damage focus, more damage focus, until you're at the bottom where it's just straight up trash. And this guy, I don't know what he does. We're gonna say he's trash. He's very, very cute though, but he actually has the face of a slime, so we're gonna put him up to situational because sometimes you want an all slime-faced team. And that's gonna do it for this video. Guys, let me know if you liked it. A little bit longer than I wanted to do it, but you know what? I had a good time doing it. You want to see more tier lists of different ranks? Let me know. I think I might have one planned in a week or so here of every unit in the game. I just have to make the tier list. We don't have that tier list ready yet. If I don't have it, I'll figure it out, and we'll do it later after someone puts in the legwork for me. Anyway, thank you, Laliette, for supplying me this tier list right now. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll catch you guys next time. See you around. Do the like, comment, subscribe thing. Also, do all this, do that thing for the other YouTubers. Bye.